Hi, how you doing? So imagine this, you've just checked your My 2024 and it turns out that you have 23,000 messages sent. And for some reason you decide to give your keyboard a break, as if it has a soul or something like that. But you're also addicted to this game called Hypixel SkyBlock. And this Hypixel SkyBlock basically requires you to have a keyboard. But you don't care, so you decide to play Hypixel SkyBlock without it, which is very irrational, but you also don't care. This is the situation that I'm currently in, except I'm not addicted to SkyBlock. I just thought it would be a fun challenge. I am not lying. So anyway, let's go over the rules. No keyboard, no rebinding, and no help. And my goal is to simply get to the end. Why such a weird goal, you might ask? Well, SkyBlock doesn't have an end, so I can't actually beat the game, but it does have an end. It's basically the same thing. One has a lowercase e and the other has an uppercase e. One is literally non-existent since there's no end, and the other takes like 3 hours. It's basically the same. Okay, they might be a little bit different. Honestly, I had no clue what I was thinking when I was writing the script. So currently I'm stuck on this island, but luckily 3 blocks below me is a chest that contains a water bucket. And this water bucket will actually allow me to get the most important thing in this series. Combat level 1. At least that's what I would have said. Let me explain. So back when this series was just an idea, I did some research and I found out that you needed combat level 1 for mobs to spawn on your island. So my original plan was to wait until Mayor Jerry was elected so I could get Jerry boxes, so I could get combat EXP from them, so I could spawn Enderman on my island so I could move around in the hub. So once Mayor Jerry appeared, my plan was set into action. And I failed the challenge. Twice. The first time was just me being stupid and losing my water, which means I had no way to move on my island. And the second time was because I was also being stupid and I moved. But more importantly, mobs spawned. So clearly the information I gathered was false, so I did more research about it and I found out that mobs actually spawn after the first full night, not after Combat 1, which was admittedly bad research on my part, and I apologize. So about 2 days later, I began another attempt and started as normal. AFK kick, water bucket, stun sword, AFK more, mine some stone, make a bridge, spawn enderman, kill enderman, get ender pearl, and teleport to the auction house. And after scouring the auction house for like 3 minutes, I finally found it. The grappling hook. And I couldn't buy it because it's 100,000? Why is it so expensive? It's literally 3 pieces of fancy string and 2 sticks and it's worth 100k? And weren't the prices like 30k a month ago? Why did it go up by 300%? Oh my goodness. I'll be back with money. Much more money. But, you know, I needed a way to actually get that money, so after getting another ender pearl, I decided that this patch of potatoes would be a good idea. Spoiler alert, it was not. So after wasting 10 minutes farming potatoes, I got yet another 2 ender pearls. And I decided to waste even more time by farming netherwarts. Another spoiler alert, it was also not a very good idea. Then, after even more thinking, I decided to farm wheat, so I got another 2 ender pearls. So there I was, just peacefully farming for like 10 minutes until...
Huh? Oh. Huh? Huh?
What? So someone was kind enough to offer 5 million coins to me at random skyblock level 0, and that would be totally fine if it wasn't for my 3 IQ points. So normally in this situation, if you had no keyboard, you would either A, ghost the person and go back to farming, or B, take the money. Option B is obviously restricted because I can't accept any help, so by process of elimination you would pick option A. But my brain made an option C. And the reason why I'm making such a big deal out of this is because if I switch profiles, I get teleported back to my island, which means I get teleported out of the farmers, which means I basically wasted 2 ender pearls and 40 minutes. Yeah, I'm not exactly the smartest person. So I switched profiles, and now I'm back here again. But I had a different idea in mind. Auction flipping. I mean, surely auction flipping is so easy that even me, an Iron Man player, who has basically no knowledge of the market, can auction flip, right? So I got yet another ender pearl, pearled over, then spent about 15 minutes or so finding decent flips that should total to about 500k profit, and I can't even set the price. So I got 2 more ender pearls and decided to just farm more wheat. But after about an hour of just farming wheat, I remembered that auctions exist. Pretty dumb of me to be auction flipping a bit ago and not consider the fact that I could have just bought a grappling hook from an auction, and the quickest auction for a grappling hook was about 3k. That basically means I wasted 5 hours of my life. So I got yet another 2 ender pearls and teleported to the farm merchant so I could sell some of the wheat for a bit more auction money, but I can't get out of the menu. So I had to AFK for 20 minutes to get AFK kicked. It is genuinely a miracle I got this far. Thank you for watching.